Hey, what's up? We're live. Do you know, you guys know how to ham bone?
Can you ham bone?
What's that?
Yeah, that's a great ham bone right there.
Wait, can you look up like ham boning? Is that a thing, and is that how you do it?
I'm gonna find this out. This can't
new
be.
Star Wars trailer.
Yeah,
It's,
Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
what is this shit? Yeah, I don't know. It's like some bit characters now gonna get some movies and shit.
Yeah, they're not now. They're just trying to link Rebels into. They're trying to do the cartoon stuff into
Is that
the.
Rosario Dawson?
Yeah, she's Ahsoka.
Nice. You think there's gonna be any nude scenes with that shit?
No. No. But there's been some rewrites. Like, I mean, the character Sabine is now a Jedi, pretty much, under Ahsoka's training, which, like, in Rebels, there was no talk of her being a Jedi. She was just kind of, I think she was a Mandalorian or something. I forget what it was. I don't know. That's the Rebel show isn't bad. That was like the cartoon stuff isn't that bad for Star Wars. So they're trying to mine that.
Saying Red Bull.
Oh, Rebels. Star Wars Rebels. Best part about that is when Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character gets blown up. That was kind of cool. It's not a bad show. Same thing with the Clone Wars stuff. I know people who like Star Wars like those cartoons. Some of it, I don't know. I tried watching a lot of that. It's okay. I think I liked Rebels better, but I don't know. It's all like not really Star Wars either.
I don't know any of it.
I mean, you didn't even see the sequel trilogy, right? Did you see the sequel trilogy at all?
No, I saw like little bits and pieces. You talking about the one with Rain or whatever the fuck her name is?
Ray Skywalker.
Rain, yeah, whatever the fuck.
You never saw like a single one of those, like fully through.
No. I've never. I mean, the originals are okay, but I've never been that like obsessed with any of it. You know, I don't. I mean, I'll watch all those fantasy movies, but it's not really like the kind of stuff I'm looking for.
So to ham bone, by the way, it means the act of stomping, slapping, and patting one's arms and legs to make a rhythm. So
Okay,
that's the thing about Gary Busey is he's actually like
knowledgeable
seems
about
like
a lot of stuff.
yeah, like he seems completely nuts, but then he actually brings up some things that are like right. That one video where he sent me where he's talking about Predator 2 was not anything scientifically accurate though. Where he's talking about gravity and other shit.
Yeah, do you still have that or?
I could probably find it. I mean, he's that definitely felt like peak motorcycle accident time.
Yeah, but you never know if it's like he's messed up or he's just like fucking around with people too.
I don't think he's really messing around with anyone. That's the thing with him. I don't think he really
I
is.
feel like he's playing like weird mind games and shit.
Trump liked him. I know that. Yeah, it's funny. I can't find any good versions
like
of
anyone
that.
that's gonna give him money.
All right, hold on. I think I might have found this. This is I believe the clip that we were talking about here. Yeah, I mean, no one's giving him money anymore. You don't see him anymore. That's for sure.
He's gonna run again.
Oh, I'm talking about Busey. No, he's running. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. He's gonna probably win. He's gonna probably be the next president again. Of course.
Okay.
Theory of quantum mechanics. Take those properties and equalize them, and you have the quantum theory of gravity, which is a discussion of how this universe started and how it will end. The Predator knows that information already. It is our job and our objective to go capture the Predator sit him down, have a talk with him, find out why he does what he does, how he does what he does.
I don't think that's the
and where he
objective.
gets the weaponry.
Yeah, I don't remember that ever being the plot.
He uses in order to obtain his goal, and that is our goal. If we don't achieve that goal, we will be turned into vapor clouds made of small pink particles known on Earth as blood.
Yeah, that's some Buseyisms right there.
I don't remember that ever being even remotely close to the plot of any of the films.
This is a good mystery. No. Well, just stand there.
This little Jewish kid endeared a lot right there versus Gary Busey.
He's like a super fan.
Are you getting it? Yeah, I'm getting it. Are you getting it? You gotta get it, man.
Yeah, I like the one. Let me see. This one's good.
Fear. F-E-A-R.
F-E-R.
That stands for false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
Romance, do you know what it stands for? It stands for relying on magnificent and necessary compatible energy. Relationship. R-E-L-A-T-I-O-N-S-H-I-P. That stands for really exciting love affair. Turns into nightmare. Sobriety hangs in peril.
You know what? I actually have to say, like, that is more wise than one would ever think, but there's some truth to that right there. There's some truth to that. Sobriety will hang in peril. He's right.
Well, that sounds like his personal spin on it. Not everyone's in a relationship and on drugs.
No, I think most. I'd say like 94% of people. So I would give him that. I'd give him that vibe there. There's a vibe to Busey, and he's right.
Yeah, he's like a shaman.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a shaman. Oh yeah, let me see some. What do I got here?
Freedom, motherfuckers!
That's not the one I wanted to click. In the beginning of this, someone does like a Owen Wilson wow. By the way, someone does like a wow. Watch, listen to this.
Where?
There's a wow right in the beginning.
Oh, it's gonna be right there. You cannot stick it in the ground. It's not gonna work. Who did that? You gotta put it in the shoe.
Did you hear the wow?
Yeah, I heard it in the beginning. What is
Here's some
that
wows.
Russell Wilson wow from though? Like, does he do that in a film? Can we get can we mix
Yeah.
that clip in somewhere?
Here's a compilation of the wows.
Oh, nice.
It's 5 minutes.
Wow. Man, the internet's amazing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's one of your little drawings. There goes pole vaults over the thing. Here he goes, and there he is.
Stop.
A rough hook, man.
Oh, okay, no more fighting.
Wow, you're so dominant.
Wow.
Wow, I sort of got screwed on the old bedroom selection. Every room's like 4 times as big as mine. Yeah, no kidding. Did you see what she had on yesterday? Wow. Yeah, I definitely got a soft spot for Theo.
There's a lot of wows in that one.
Kilgore Trouting. Wow. Kilgore. Wow, look at this. Do you know what this means? Wow, you're in good company. Wow. That's great. That's great to give something back like that. I'd love to find time to do some volunteer work.
Are you guys insane? Do you understand that it's a disease?
Wow, and how'd that affect you with guys? Do they not want to get busy with you? Good point.
Can we full screen this?
My Lord, look at you. Oh, we're stuck. Sounds like a sweet woman. That guy's so annoying. Wow. Look at this. Wow. That's a good message.
That was a good one.
Wow. Hey, I can
It's
see our
somewhat
hotel
more
from
accurate
here.
to the one that
Oh.
you're talking about. Like regular.
Wow, Buckingham Palace. Look at that, John. That's where the Queen lives.
Oh, come on, at least take
Is
a
this
look.
like a catchphrase
Wow.
wow. Or something?
I don't know, but you'd kind of think so. I
What's
think someone's
happening a
telling him,
lot?
like, "Oh, make sure you say wow a lot." I don't know. I
What?
think it's just something he does and doesn't realize.
Yeah, it just is. That's a lot of them.
I mean, maybe that's what you write for Owen Wilson. Wow. Oh wow. Some were better than others. I think he was starting to play into it. Maybe that's what made him try to kill himself, right? The wow.
What do you mean, try to kill himself?
You know he tried to kill himself, Owen Wilson?
No. What,
Yeah, he tried to kill himself, man. I kind of think my theory of the whole thing is that that movie Darjeeling Limited drove him to try to kill himself because the character in that wanted to kill himself. That was the vibe I got from all
So
that.
he's like method acting.
I think he might just be depressed. Yeah, he tried to kill himself though, and
What's he
let's
depressed
see.
about? Did he talk about it?
I don't know, but
No, it's
wow.
all fucked up.
And okay, Owen Wilson opened up about his suicide attempt in Esquire in 2021, 14 years to the month after the event. Within the article, Wilson described how his older brother Andrew supported him during his recovery. I don't know what what was the reason.
Oh, he's abusing drugs.
I mean, honestly,
Or
probably.
you mean recovery from the attempt?
I think that. The brother Andrew, I think, was in a few things. Andrew Wilson, he's been in some things. Oh, he said his attempt was long coming. He had an addiction to cocaine and heroin.
Oh, okay.
That's I mean,
Was
I
he
guess
shooting
that's
up heroin or snorting it?
he tried to probably snorting it. Probably snorting it.
What about Philip
know,
Seymour Hoffman? That wasn't suicide, right? He just died. He was doing heroin and died.
He died from an overdose because he quit. That's how a lot of drug users die.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. That like they relapse and then that not having like the tolerance kills them.
Yeah, they go back to taking what they were used to taking. Like, so if they were gonna snort like a big line, they would go, that's what they used to do. They'd go back to snort a big line and it would fucking overdose them. Where they should have snorted just like a little bump.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah, that was a bad one, man. I wanted to see him in more stuff.
Yeah, he was a good actor.
But he like chose good parts too. He wasn't like a bunch of shit. I mean, he did that Hunger Games stuff, but
well, I also think good directors wanted to work with him too. Is like I don't know how much it was his choosing.
Well, I mean, he did several movies with Philip Seymour Hoffman because they were like really good friends and stuff. And
Philip Seymour Hoffman? Are you talking about the other guy, guy from Boogie Nights, the director?
It's weird. He has like a three-part name too, doesn't he?
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Paul Thomas Anderson, Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're all trying to work with each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's that, and there's also a lot of shooters and assassination type people that got 3-letter names like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah,
and I mean that's a big. I thought there's some other ones. What's the other one? The Booth.
I don't know. You brought it up. I thought you had some.
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth. That counts, I guess.
Isn't Charles Manson a 3-name guy or no?
I don't know. I just always thought he was Charles Manson.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, speaking of that, I saw that Leslie Van Houten, one of the ones who committed the murders, was released from parole today.
Yeah, I've seen photos of her. She's kind of hot.
She was. I mean, now she's looking, No,
I haven't seen now. I saw that too, but they chose to use the photo of her initial.
Did she have a nickname? I think she might have had a nickname. Was she Sexy Sadie?
I don't know, but she's pretty damn good.
What was her nickname?
They were like his acid brainwashed prostitutes, sort of kind of.
Oh wow! I'm looking at her. Even her mugshot in 1999, she looks pretty good. Like,
do you remember that woman who was like kidnapped and robbed a bank? She was pretty good looking.
Leslie Van, yeah, look at her. Her mugshot in 99 does not look bad.
You know what I'm talking about, though, with the bank robbery?
Yeah, remember I was pulling up all those. Remember those mugshot showdies on Twitter?
Yeah,
there's a lot of those. She was paroled today.
Kind of pre-messed out.
She got paroled by what's his name? Gavin Newsom.
What's the one that robbed the bank that was kidnapped? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
In the 70s?
No, I don't think I know.
Fuck.
But
I'm gonna have to search for that.
Here was my first topic. I wanted to talk about this. So someone in Europe asked the AI what they thought
Patty Hearst.
images. Oh, Patty Hearst. Okay, yeah. I remember her.
Can we look her up?
Yeah. But AI generated some images of what Europeans think of America. So I wanted to go through this. So I'm going to go through each state. This is what they think of Alabama. This is the AI generated image here. This seems pretty accurate. Alaska, we got some snow. Arizona, there's a whole lot of beer. I don't know if I buy that one so much. Arkansas looks accurate. Drunk, sad. Hillbilly. California looks like, what's her name from Parks and Rec? Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah. She's kind of annoying.
Colorado, this guy just looks like a nutcase on top of a mountain. I guess that's accurate. Connecticut, looking pretty boring here. Delaware is just a bunch of crabs and this old woman. I don't know if that really fits Delaware. That reminds me more of Maryland. These European AI don't know what they're doing. This is an accurate Florida. This is some guy, fat guy looking at the camera.
Why are they all like such ridiculous expressions?
That's AI, man. AI likes to overemphasize things, I notice. Georgia is like a guy with cabbage.
This is like a normal person.
Yeah, that one doesn't look that bad. Hawaii, same thing. Idaho, I like this one. Just like a fat guy with a potato. That's huge. It's accurate, right? Illinois, some guy trying to eat a sandwich, I guess.
At a football game, this sandwich looks weird. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, you know what also looks really weird? The sandwich that's in this plate. There's like a plate.
It looks like it's confusing. It looks like a hamburger and a cheesesteak, but neither one is like really defined, and his hands look really gross and strange.
Yeah, that's an AI thing right there. Look at his hands, how weird they look.
Oh, I wish I could saved it. Somebody posted on Twitter like the MLB did like this AI generated commercial, and it was like an Aphex Twin video. All the faces are like really distorted, and they're eating hot dogs with ketchup and mustard.
That sounds
like
right.
Warped and made like the hot dog and mustard cover their entire faces, and they're all like screaming. It's really horrific and scary.
Oh God.
I didn't find that.
Indiana has some Children of the Corn looking kids here.
Yeah, what do you think of that franchise and those movies?
I always as a kid, I mean, the funny thing is when we were growing up, that franchise was big.
Yeah,
that franchise was very big at the time. That's something that I feel like has been forgotten in time. It was very big
too. Like it was always.
They were not good movies, but they're very boring movies. But like the concept was really good. I think it was like a really good concept, and that's why it like struck.
Yeah, I don't think they really had any gore or anything too crazy.
And like none of the movies really stand out. They like weren't that good, but it was just, I guess, just the idea was enough to get the zeitgeist into it. You know, like it was a very like at the time it was very big in the zeitgeist of the 90s, early 90s culture. Iowa, some more.
I found it.
This is also a weird AI generated image because corn won't grow this low to the ground. Corn only grows when it's super high. And this looks super weird seeing like corn low to the ground. Like
here, I'll send it to you now.
Yeah, probably shot. This goes with our AI talk here. Kansas has some guy at a fair. This one's not that bad. I would think you'd think more barbecue with Kansas. Oh my god, this is scary. I can already tell you right now. AI has some like scary takes on the whole and everything.
I put the link in the stream chat.
Yeah, I got it here going. Yeah, this already looks weird. Yeah, you can't. It's always like these symbols. Oh my god, it's scary.
They're not even like eating the food.
They're not even like.
Arms how fucking distorted and creepy. It's like a. It's like a. Weird
You also like can't tell what team they're rooting for here. Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Looks like they're vomiting out of their eyes.
The funny thing is, I don't think Aphex Twins could have even like imagined this. You got like 8 fingers on that hand. A weird like mock Blue Jay symbol. Oh man, it's scary. What is that? Like, what is this kid eating? Like, what is this? What is this?
I can't tell. It's so like warped and it looks like a biscuit, but there's
look at this kid. Look at this kid in the background here. That looks like an alien.
I know. Like there's a certain sections where their arms turn into like a fountain of mustard and ketchup, and it's just squirting into their mouth.
Yeah, like look at this logo. What are these logos?
I don't know. It's creepy, man. It feels like a weird rally or something instead of a baseball game.
And then also these like bodies that don't really make sense. They're just like there's muscle and nothing attached to it. It's weird. This is like 3 of the same. This is like Aphex Twins. Here's like 3 of the same guy. Just a little bit more evolved. Like this guy is the most evolved. And then like to the least evolved right here. Look at this guy in the background.
They all do look like versions of the same thing.
And then this guy with the red shirt in the background looking all strange.
Yeah, it's some weird shit.
Here we go. Look at these hands. They're all like combining into each other. Because AI, they don't know how to generate it. Also, I love how every hat has a different symbol on it. Because it's just like non-intelligible symbol.
All the
like,
eyes
look how every logo on
out too. You know, like everyone's eyes in that shot are completely void of color.
Well, it's also it all looks like they're mixing every single race possible to get the face structure. You know, like it's like let's put every race into a bucket and give like a result, and that's what it kind of looks like. Here's like a chipmunk looking Asian person. Ugh. Watch this kid drink. Watch this kid drink. Like just look at this.
It looks like he's drinking a beer, but only half of it.
Yeah, and it's totally supposed to be a beer.
It's like blended with the cup.
Here's
Yeah, this is the part where it gets really disgusting and fucked up. Ugh, look at this shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slow-mo through all this. This guy's head explodes. Mustard.
It looks like they're screaming and puking at each other.
Mustard is exploding from this guy's mouth in the back here.
Oh god.
I don't know what's happening here. This is like weird organs like that are being eaten.
Balloon hands.
And then look at this. Like look at this kid's.
It looks like they're eating organs and balloons. And
look at this kid's mouth. Like as I scroll through this, look at this kid's mouth.
It's really like off-putting and unsettling. But this shot right here, this seems like a. This is the part. This is my favorite part right here, where the kid's arm turns into a bunch of liquid.
He's got a ketchup arm.
And he's eating himself.
He's got a ketchup hot dog mustard arm.
The other kid's arm looks like he's an amputee. Like he only has a stub.
And then here, look at these people. These people here are like half person, half mustard ketchup. And that's like they. It's like they've been combined with ketchup and mustard as a race. Both of them.
It looks like he's eating his arm like a zombie.
this is a ketchup human, and then this guy's like a mustard human.
But it looks like they combined and they're eating each other's arms.
Yeah, no, it's like exactly. He's like eating his arm. Oh my god, this is so scary. Here's like
This
a
one's
smoking.
Really weird.
This is like a
looks
smoking
an octopus arm that's shooting out smoke.
Yeah, it's smoking.
Pretty crazy.
And look at
looking,
this.
Actually, if you cut like the
Look at this.
out of it,
There's like
teeth.
hands, teeth,
And
and
it
like
looks
teeth being
What is that
eaten.
supposed to be on the left? Where
I
it's
don't know. But then also look at this. Why is there a bomb going off like in the stadium? It looks like there's a bomb, and then this
No,
mock
I guess there's
Blue
supposed to be
Jays.
fireworks.
That looks like a bomb.
I know it does. I know it does look like a bomb's going off. It doesn't. There's no fireworks at all. Actually,
And then there's this mock Blue Jays logo that looks indiscriminate from any logo,
like
but you
the
could
Blue
tell
Jays
it's Blue
logo,
Jays.
But
Your mind
like
knows it's
Man.
the Blue
It's
Jays.
like Elephant Man mixed with the Blue Jay logo.
Isn't that weird also that your mind kind of knows that it's the Blue Jays? That's like, it's like, I feel like AI knew what they're doing here. Like, let's make something that you'll know it's the Blue Jays, but not know. And that's what that is.
Oh, I'm watching the All-Star game. They just showed they're showing the Blue Beetle trailer for the first time right now.
Oh, really? Shit.
You haven't seen this already?
I've seen it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks really bad.
What the fuck is this character? I don't
really know. He's kind of like a Spider-Man ripoff, is what it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like when Spider-Man got the shit from Iron Man to make his suit different.
It's DC though, so it's a different company, but it looks like kind of Spider-Man-y. That's the vibe I got. Let me go back to this AI-generated horror nightmare. Here's Louisiana. There's all these crawfish.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like how they make everyone screaming all the time look like an idiot.
Yeah, here's Maine. Some weird fingers going
Maine
on
is
here.
like rich white people.
These fingers.
What the fuck is this shit?
I feel like Maine is like more like fishermen. If you're gonna break this down to like, it's gonna be more fishermen. Here's Maryland. This is just a guy in his car with crabs. Okay. This is accurate. This is probably the most accurate one. This Patriots one. I agree. Yeah, I got this one right. Michigan. I guess for some reason they think people in Michigan are like the fattest people possible. And look at that like indiscriminate logo for the Michigan. I think it's for the college, for the Notre Dame. Oh man, the hands look so weird when you start to look at their hands.
Well, the left one looks like it's frostbitten and about to fall off.
Yeah, I mean this is weird.
You know what? It looks like they wanted to put a glove on it, but instead they like combined both of them with some snow in the background.
Here's Minnesota, and I can't make heads or tail of what they're trying to say.
What is that shit?
Like, I don't get what they're trying to say. What is this?
I don't know.
What's that in the middle? What is going on? Like, these people look like they're combined. I don't even get this one.
What is that in the pot? Is that chili?
I don't know, but that doesn't really make sense for Michigan. Or for Minnesota, rather. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It looks like it's a bunch of peppers.
I mean, I see a straw. It looks like there's a strawberry. I don't get what they're trying to say with this.
Yeah,
Mississippi just has, I think it's people at church, but I think this person's in the KISS Army. Right here in the
It's
background.
weird. They do look like they're at church, but he's screaming like he's at a metal concert.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like a metal concert mixed with church.
I mean, that makes sense, though. There's like so much religion with heavy metal.
Here's Missouri, and this one makes absolutely no sense.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Just a pile of slop in front of this fat guy.
It just looks like, it looks like some David Cronenberg fucking creature.
Yeah, and like some bones and slop and meat. Ugh.
But there's all these plates, like he's already ate all of it, and that's the remnants of what he's not digested in the bowls. Fucking disgusting.
That's what it looks like.
What
Montana.
I'm taking away from this is that they think we're fat, stupid, and eating tons of shit constantly in big,
Yeah, and religious.
almost like a mukbang. You ever see a mukbang?
Yeah. I've seen that fat guy do the
You might as well
mukbangs.
play the Hambone clip for that. Did you ever see a mukbang?
Can you ham bone?
What's that?
Here's Nebraska.
I really need to. I have to like go back and find that clip in the context of why he, like, what is going on in the scene.
Oh, I
'Cause
agree.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the show enough to know that or recall.
Here's just an old guy with corn for Nebraska.
Yeah, he looks like he's in pain.
Nevada makes sense having some kind of Las Vegas thing, but then you got some fire over the top of him.
And then on the left, it looks like some Asian stuff.
I can't tell what they're doing.
It looks like I don't know. I
New
don't like it.
Hampshire? What the fuck is this? What are they
I
eating?
think it's macaroni and cheese.
I don't think so.
But why is it all over the table outside of the bowl?
Good question.
Is
That's
it
where I
cereal?
don't get it. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this.
New Jersey. This is accurate. Just
Some bald
fucking
Italian
Goomba.
pasta with no. Why is he using his hands and not a fork?
Yeah, and also it's like, I mean,
And why is there another? Like, why is there a bowl next to it?
yeah, like a bowl that's empty. This is scary.
They did the same thing with the fat guy at the table. They had 3 empty bowls next to him. What is with it? Like, do they think people just have empty bowls when they eat that they put like excess stuff in?
Well, they've already eaten from there, I guess.
I wonder if like AI thinks like when you eat, you should have like a bowl or a plate next to you to like put things you don't want to eat in.
New Mexico,
So
they
this
think,
makes a lot of sense.
because I think everyone in New Mexico is an alien.
Maybe they're trying to tell us something.
Alien human hybrid. New York just has a rich guy with money.
I'm surprised. I thought they'd have like someone eating something, like a big pile of pizza and shit.
This is a very weird one for North Carolina, where it's just some guy with a grill.
Who's completely disinterested and not paying attention to what's cooking.
Yeah, and even what's cooking. Like I'm looking at like what does he have on the grill? There's just
Assorted meats, I would
I
say.
guess, yeah.
Assorted meats.
North Dakota is just some guy far away in a field. All right, that's
Okay,
actually
back.
probably
I
accurate.
gotta get some water and shit.
Ohio has some fat guy with, I guess, a Coca-Cola beer kind of combo thing. He likes the Reeds.
He's got a Reds jersey on, but it says Reed instead.
He's a big Reed fan.
They changed the S to an E. Why did they do that? Is that copyright?
Maybe they like wanted to make this non-copyright.
Cincinnati
terrifying.
Reeds. Or it's not even Reeds. It's just Reed. The Cincinnati Reed. Or is it? How do you pronounce R-E-D-E? What do you like?
I would say Reed.
Rede?
Maybe Rede. Oklahoma has
Cincinnati Reed.
kind of like an Andy Get Your Gun kind of vibe to this. I don't know. Oh, this one's accurate. Just plaid, man bun, coffee, looking up in indiscriminate directions. All right, that one's accurate. They got that one right. Oh, yeah, Pennsylvania got this right. Just some fat kid eating chocolate. Okay, yeah, you're right on that. Rhode Island. Okay. Just like some rich guy on a boat. All right, I can see that. South Carolina is just a guy pointing to a football. Don't really see that one. South Dakota is kind of like North Dakota, where it's just a guy in a field, but this is further away. Tennessee makes sense. It's like a moonshiner. This one actually makes a lot of sense. Texas is just a fat guy with a burger. Can't tell what's on the burger. It looks like ham. Yeah, this was like AI didn't understand what a hamburger is, so they actually start to put in pieces of ham. Utah, is that really accurate? Just some blonde people that look like they're all from the same family. This one's accurate. Oh, Vermont's accurate too here. Just some crazy looking hippie smoking 2 cigarettes. Virginia has like a mock Washington kind of look. Okay. Washington has some just guy drowning in the city. West Virginia has a guy dancing with a pig. Some guy watching in the background. Okay. This is a lot to unpack here. It's a guy from Washington that's fat with a ski cap that kind of looks like cheese, drinking what kind of looks like a cheese beer with a cheese platter and a beer. All right, that one's accurate. Wyoming's just a cowboy, like a Josh Brolin cowboy. Okay. Yeah, I agree with this comment here. These are all like stereotypical responses to these states that I guess even people in Europe think the same thing. So interesting. Interesting. All right. My first topic here. I want to talk about the Wonka trailer. Talking about the Wonka trailer. Let's see. I thought this looked like shit, but then again, this is by the guy Paddington. I feel like this is for kids. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. I feel like this is very much for kids. Don't take it too seriously. You know, people actually who saw the trailer, a lot of people are liking it. I thought it looked like shit, and I thought Timothée Chalamet feels really fake. I just don't know who really wanted the prequel to Willy Wonka, who needed that. And then also, I mean, fuck, I mean, there's a lot of black people in this. It's, you know, hey, it's just very noticeable where every background character or side character is black.
No, there is.
Where do we start?
You got Mr. Bean in there.
Chocolate chip is simple. Where is this?
I know Rich Fulcher's in it. I like Rich Fulcher. He's a funny guy. And then you got Key and Peele. I don't know. It just looks kind of weird. It doesn't look good. Looks like another woke interpretation, of course. This looks like every background actor is black. That's just what they want. Every side character. Rich Fulcher, right there. I can get the vibe of the Paddington director, so this is like one of those movies I don't think you want to sleep on. I mean, as far as box office wise, this will probably make money.
I don't know. I think Timothy LeMahieu, whatever the fuck, is looking at a Razzie.
I think he is, but I think the movie might make good money. Here's Hugh Grant as a Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, I saw this, and someone said, "Why?" I thought Roger Daltrey was dead.
He's not.
And then someone else said, "I didn't know Oompa Loompas like black prostitutes."
Oof, that's a little too close to home for Hugh Grant.
And Eddie Murphy. Or who else got caught doing that?
That was a transsexual. Eddie Murphy.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Pluto Nash. That wasn't him. That was Pluto Nash.
He was taking a walk on the wild side. Yeah, I haven't seen good things about this though. That's
No, it looks like you said. It's either for kids or it's just boring shit.
yeah, and it also does have this woke vibe to it with all like the black
It's got a
characters.
similar vibe to those Harry Potter fucking movies with the creatures in the briefcase.
Kinda, but not as like endearing. Perk Jorkins, who's got a craft punk profile, says these days I'm not surprised it's not called Willy Wonka.
Yeah, every time I see his account, I keep thinking it's Perk Jorkins.
Oh, it's Peck Jorkins.
Yeah, I don't know why I always read it as Perk, even though
Yeah,
it's
I guess my head. I thought the same thing. It's our texting type interpretation of everything. We can let's see this. This person, you sent this over. This person just said woof, which is accurate. NBA University said not to pile it on, but wow, this is such a terrible trailer. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look good.
Not to pile on, but I'm going to.
Fantastic Beasts is similar. It reminds me of like a cash-in, like Fantastic Beasts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got a weird. I don't know why. It just reminds me of that fucking franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I kept looking at it thinking like this is a weird Napoleon interpretation. This is supposed to be Napoleon again. He's the it guy right now.
I could see that. Well, isn't Timothée Chalamet French?
No, he's fucking. I think he's American. I don't know what the fuck he is.
I don't
Good
know
question.
I don't know why I thought he was foreign. I guess once you put a scarf tie on, it just completely.
Yeah, once you get that scarf on, you kind of look, like gay, like a European. I think that's the.
Yeah, and you hate bathing.
I mean, he's Paul Atreides to me, right?
Why is it the French don't like?
Yeah, he's born in fucking New York. He's an American. He's born in New York.
Why is it the French don't like deodorant? Is there something about it that, like they don't like scents?
By the way, he is bilingual. He can speak French.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. His name is French, isn't it?
Yeah, his name is French, but
Chalamet?
he's born in fucking New York City, and he's
Oh, okay. So he's like an American.
fucking American.
Frenchman who's a
Yeah.
spy.
right. I think he does have a father who's French, so there's something to it there. But I saw some other quotes here. Let's see. Slim Donut said, "Sorry, but this looks like Rings of Power spit on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory." Yeah, I could see that.
I thought you said spit on.
No, spin like Spin City,
And then he
like
put
David
some
Spade.
dog post underneath, which I think is more relevant.
Yeah, it looks like a cool dog.
So much for a walk in the park. Guess I'll smoke this cigar.
Yeah, this is a weird fucking trailer. That's all I'll say.
I don't know, something about it just feels so like neutered.
Yeah, it just feels kind of like one says a big
Like a
oof.
wet blanket.
How about we ruin another IP? Yeah, that's Hollywood's MO right now.
We got a oof and a woof.
Yeah, I mean, and then here's this one. Did they just replace their Oompa Loompas with a black girl?
No, they I don't think they didn't want to show the Oompa Loompas yet.
No, they did. They showed Hugh Grant.
Yeah, that's just one. I thought their whole like workforce.
I don't know. I saw a little too much Oompa Loompa action in the other ones.
Oh, maybe this is like the head Oompa Loompa, and then he's got to negotiate terms for him to enslave them.
Here's an infuriating video that I saw earlier today.
The first trans woman. to have a successful uterus transplant, ovaries and eggs included, and I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion. I will let a doctor who has successfully transplanted a uterine complex before cut the organs out of a willing, healthy, transmasculine donor, place them in my body. I will devote myself, heart and soul, to their aftercare. I will have as much gay sex as it takes with as many trans women as it takes, and let the transphobes and homophobes scratch their heads wondering what to make of it. And I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion.
Well, this person really knows how to make fans. You know, like that's a good way to make. I mean, honestly, I feel bad for people like this because I feel like they're deeply, like this person here. Do you think they're happy about their situation that they have to do this? I kind of don't think so. You know, these blue-haired people. I don't think they're happy people. I think they're very sad people.
Oh shit! Owen Wilson's in a new movie coming out. Haunted Mansion.
Oh wow! Wow.
Rosario Dawson's in it.
I just got Asteroid City, by the way. That came out on streaming just today.
Vito's in it.
So I got Asteroid City, the Wes Anderson film. I
Yeah,
want to see that.
I'll check it out.
I mean, I wasn't gonna. It's funny how they didn't even want to put in theaters. Really, it only took them 3 weeks to put it out onto streaming. That's pretty sad. That's movies, man. They don't even want to put it in theaters. They just want to fucking put it out. To me, it's like, then why even go into theaters? It just seems like to be like a wasted effort. Like 3 weeks later. It's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, so next thing here. Let me get my thing up there. What should we talk about? Jonah Hill? The Jonah Hill breakdown? This is the Jonah Hill photo breakdown. Whoever did this is a genius. I watched all this, and you sent me this.
Did you go through the whole chain?
Oh yeah,
like,
we're gonna go through the whole
to
chain.
end?
Yeah.
Because it's
We're gonna
psychotic.
go through the whole
like,
thing.
The amount of people involved and invested in this, it's very weird.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is the first photo. How can she respect you if you talk tough but then lean into her? By the way, there's some context later to this.
Like, what does he mean?
Relationship? I don't know, but there is some context to this relationship that we're gonna pull up a little bit later. But yeah, you can see the straight line of. Oh man, that dog is way cooler than both these people. You can see Jonah Hill leaning in.
He's definitely leaning. Yeah.
I don't know what he's.
Look at his
trying
one
to look
leg
like.
to the other.
I mean, I like the Patagonia bathing suit here, but here you go. Here's the next post. Her pussy is facing the world. His cock is facing her pussy. Who runs the show? The dog is just facing forward. Whose dog do you think it is? Do you think it's her dog, or do you think it's his dog? I think it's probably her dog.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can see the triangle. You can see that facing forward. His shoulders and feet are balanced, or her shoulders and feet are balanced. His shoulders and feet are off balance. Who's in charge? So yeah, you can see the real. Look at the dog, totally in charge here. Same with her. She's totally straightforward. But then you see this little dotted line. This is where you can tell someone who's leaning in.
And compensating. Look how strong he's trying to plant that one leg.
Yeah, and look at this here. This is visual. This is a visual of this. Watch. So someone labeled this fatty and bitchy. Someone does not like Jonah Hill.
No. And they're a psychopath.
Yeah, because they really went into this whole deconstruction of this photo.
Yeah, they've clearly got some issues, but they're also, very.
This is the making of this photo. This is where they made it a dotted line and been like, okay, let's angle this. Yep. Yeah, someone actually making this is funny here.
I know. I'm gonna like look into their account and see if they got more weird shit like this.
Yeah. I mean, there's some. But by the way, I'm gonna bring this up, but there's some things to this woman, to this relationship, which is done. But there's something to it. Yeah, this dog is pretty. I agree. This dog is kind of an alpha pit bull here.
He also seems kind of old and worn out.
Yeah, he seems like an older dog. Probably sick of dealing with Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
that's like all of us too.
He seems very obnoxious. I mean, and it's funny too. Like, this is the end. Like, he's very unlikable and annoying. So
here they're putting this all together. We're starting to see the whole structure of all.
They actually said they're putting it all together. I thought you just commented that.
Oh no, you can see they're putting this all together. You can see what they're trying to do. This is like the step.
Everything's lining up.
Yeah, everything's starting to line up. We should also add a green X for his hand shame. This is true.
Yeah, why is your hand in your pocket? That's not a good sign. It's a sign of no confidence.
Yeah, he's definitely ashamed of his hand. Look at this dog. No shame of the hand. The girl, no shame of the hand. She's got a good looking hand. Vaginal area triangle. All right, so let's put this all together because this is a lot to digest.
It is. This is way too thorough.
All right, should I go through? I'm gonna go through the dog. Well, I'll go through Jonah Hill first. The entire body is tilting from head to toe. That's totally true. It's like you can see the tilt. You can see the tilt in the shoulders, the tilt in the feet. They're off balance. The shoulders are completely off balance. You can totally see that right there. He's leaning into her. He's got the hand shame. We see that there. The cock is facing the pussy, but it's really kind of facing the ground. Kind of wilted.
It's really facing the dog's face.
Wilted. Well, it's low. I don't think this arrow is accurate. It's more probably lower. It's probably wilted.
Yeah, the cock is facing down. It's facing her foot.
Yeah, the feet are off. I'm gonna favorite this battle. This is a good. I totally.
He should. You know what he should have did was a dotted line from his cock to something.
I'm just gonna sweep. Brilliant. Anal. Brilliant analysis. Okay.
Well researched.
Yeah. Accurate too.
And then ask him, can you, after this, can we look up who killed JFK? Well, can you search John F. Kennedy gifs? I'm just curious on what pops up when you're trying to put a JFK gif in there.
Yeah, let's say I'll do a gif. He might like that. That might get some more response.
Some might call it a gif.
Which is a good one here. Probably this one, right? No, let's see. There's got to be a funny one.
Wait, we got Lee Harvey Oswald showing up.
Yeah, you got him showing up. I think I like I don't know which one I like the best. I think I like some of these top ones. Maybe this one. Send that off. Yeah, all right. So going back to her. And then we'll get to the dog last. She's got a slight head tilt, but I feel like that's just obligated because of the photo. Shoulders are balanced. This is actually like almost a complete 180 line. She's completely balanced. She's not leaning. She doesn't give a shit. Her pubic area is facing the world. pussy, as I say right here. The hand, no hand shame, a confident hand. Balanced feet.
And confidence, yeah.
Right. Now you can see with this dog, alpha dog, perfect posture, cock is facing forward. This is a alpha dog. They nailed that one.
Isn't that a shitty movie too with Ben Foster, who you worked with?
I did work with Ben Foster. We're coworkers, as they would say.
I don't mind him. I like how he gets.
I smoked a cigarette with Ben Foster
You
back
should
in
check
the
out this
day.
movie, The Mechanic, with him and Jason Statham. It's not that bad.
No, he was a very regular dude. He's a cool guy. I smoked a cigarette with Ben Foster on a it was like a deck, kind of like a deck on top of a second floor. Yeah. I think I might have gave him a lighter to smoke his cigarette. Here you can see also a weak posture with Jay Cutler. We can go through his NFL statistics to know that this is accurate.
Yeah, I mean he's a renowned bitch in the locker room. Like no one respects him ever.
Yeah, this line is like pretty much accurate to his interception rate. You can look at this line, you can like decipher an interception rate.
Wait, this motherfucker made Cutler shit too?
Yeah. I don't know why Cutler. I don't know why Cutler comes up.
Yeah, I need to follow this motherfucker because
I don't
weird shit.
This is also I don't really understand this one. But here's Mike Tyson leaning into his love of the Rolls Royce. So I mean, maybe there's something to it where it's like
I think
a weak man leave.
Mike Tyson's trying to show off the car, but also show dominance that he will protect it.
Yeah, this is. He's also showing like why a man should lean up straight here. Look at this. Here's Paul Newman, who we all know is one of the greats, even as salad dressing though. And then his video
Lemonade.
over here leaning into him, and you can see the lean line.
Doesn't he? Have
This is
Lemonade
very
too?
different. And look at this. Here's Paul Newman again with that same biddy, but older. She's leaning into him. He's still owning it up straight. Okay, here. Oh man, shit. We're getting further into this.
Oh my god!
All right, so let's break. Let's just break down.
Not
whoever
smiling,
this guy is
not
fucking
leaning,
insane.
Cheating
But
on him at the time.
smiling more than her, leaning into her. We see the lean line. The dotted line is the lean line. Cock shame, which is still issue. You could cock shame and hand shame. It's all tucked in.
Yeah,
This
why
all
is he
tucked
all?
in.
He does look like all scrunched up and covering his dick. It's weird.
Yeah, when you start to see the
And why is
unconscious
she like
body
why is
language,
her-
there's
why are her
there's some
legs
truth to
so
this.
fucking far apart like that?
Because, dude,
She's like
I mean,
man-
this
she's
guy
like
isn't
man
wrong.
spreading.
There's some truth to this. There's some truth
I
to
know,
this
is
body
weird.
language.
It's almost like a body language dominance.
Yeah, this guy's like a body language genius.
Her legs are like abnormally
Look at this.
spread. Like it's
I
very
mean,
weird.
this is completely true. There's some accuracy to this. Cock shame, ugly sneakers. I don't really see that. I can't really tell sneakers. That's subjective.
Yeah, it's cut
Um,
off because the Jonah Hill photo breakdown thing's over it.
Right. Not smiling. He is smiling. That's true. Not leaning. Yeah, she's just kind of doing her thing. Legs open as much as they fucking can be. Pussy facing the world. This is letting everyone know Will doesn't have this. You know what I mean? Like that's what that means. Oh man, here's some more. Here's another lean line. Kevin Hart with I don't know whoever she is, but you could see her up straight because she could kind of do what she wants. Oh man, this is true.
This guy's
Here's a fail. This is exactly true. It's like that's the fail. Same thing with RFK here. Fail. Or this is John Kennedy Jr.
dedicated.
Tame pussy. Okay, this is accurate. He's up straight. She's leaning in. Untamed pussy. Yes. Here's the Black Lives Matter guy leaning into his love, Kaepernick.
Leaning is not about sex; it's about power.
Exactly. Untamed Pussy got Beyonce. This is accurate.
Yeah, Beyonce's still looking pretty good.
Untamed Pussy, you have Elton John. Untamed Pussy, you have Phil Collins.
This one's awesome. This is just Genesis. Hold on, go back. I did not get.
Hold on, this is like so accurate. Oh yeah, Genesis. They're all leaning into Phil Collins, which is pretty accurate. I don't know what this is called. Is it the lean lines? This is like the lean lines of
It's like some submissive body language.
It's like body language, a body language study this guy is doing.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna walk around with like my arms to my sides and standing up straight like a fucking penguin for the rest
I
of my
gotta
life.
follow this guy. This has to be followed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
I wonder.
This
Can
is
we
like
maybe get him in? Let's reach out to him and say like, you want to come on a podcast and explain a lot of your research and what goes into it. You know,
Yeah, I should reach out and be
what's
like,
going on with this motherfucker.
yeah, I actually really want to reach out to this. This guy's fucking brilliant. I
He's
mean,
like
look
a
at
data
this.
scientist or something.
Look at how much like this is the biggest lean we've seen so far. This guy is just like completely leaned in. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, oh, man, that's a horrible photo.
And you got this cock face in the world. She's more leaned in. So you can kind of see. I mean, here you go.
Wait, but hold on. This is something I want to ask him about. Is like, you could have put cock face in the world for him, but you chose not to. So you definitely, he's got like an agenda going on.
There could be a bias.
Some people, their cock just goes down, and some people, their cock is slightly altered because they're trying to, you know.
Well, all right, here we go. Let's break this one down. Yeah, Kim Kardashian straight up. You have what's his name? Davidson. She's got the claw. I mean, she's got those witch claw hands, like all the Kardashians. Leaning in, eyes closed, kissing the cheek. She's not doing anything like that. She's already looking for the next guy. That's accurate. Look at the look. Too much makeup. Accurate.
Bloody choke.
Accurate. Tits are out. Yep. She did a porno. We all know that.
Just like meant to make you eventually look down at their tits. Somebody at work wore like this choker shirt. It was like a hybrid of both. And I said, like, I said, like, it's a weird ass shirt.
Yeah, I mean, this is some good body. This is some good body language
study.
study.
You like say something, and it's just like your subconscious takes over, and your like reptilian brain is overwhelmed to where you have no cognizance.
You got no concept
stopping it. Like the father of the people who own our company had surgery on his neck and came in, and I said it looked like somebody tried to slice his throat. And after I said that, I was like, bro, like, why did you say that? Like, I didn't think to like say what I said. It just like happened, you know?
Right.
It almost like I blacked out or some shit.
Let's look at this a little bit more. She arm domination. You see the claw around his arm. His arms should be around her neck, but I don't even know where his arms are going. They're kind of disappearing in this photo. Men don't use straws. This is accurate.
The bottom of the page just says gross over everything.
Yeah, I was gonna go through that. Cock facing her, not the world.
Why on the drinks?
That's the big thing with this guy, Rivellino. He wants the cock facing the world, not facing her. Yeah, this is gross. Whatever they're eating, gross looking drinks. Gross looking drinks.
Drinks though.
They look gross. I agree. Look gross.
This is a Coke.
I don't know. They
like
kind of look gross.
Coke or something.
Yeah. I mean, even look at this with Dana White. You have a leaned up UFC fighter here. This is some accurate shit. But I wanted to get into this with Jonah Hill.
Actually, hold on. There's a good clip. Search Dana White, Oscar De La Hoya, Coke.
Let me search it on YouTube.
I think this is a clip that should be in our rotation. It's just a timeless audio bite you could apply to a lot of different things.
This must be this. Let me find out. Let me see if I got the right clip here. This sounds right. This looks right. I mean, a week at least covering this.
Yeah, a few things outside of tonight. I don't think you've been asked this yet. What was behind the decision to let Corey Anderson go to Bellator, or to be released from his contract?
Yeah. First of all, it's the right move for him. You know, this isn't something that we've never done before, and I think that he feels, and we feel that he can be more competitive there.
Did you see Scott Coker's comments that Bellator now has the best light heavyweight division in MMA? And would you agree?
Better.
I didn't.
Better.
Isn't he cute?
And lastly, a couple of things more from me. Recently, Tony Ferguson has been on social media sort of hinting that he's got a fight. Have you guys got a fight lined up for Tony?
We do.
Can I make a guess who it is?
Huh?
Can I guess who it is?
Sure.
Dustin Poirier?
Probably.
Okay. And then finally, last one. I'm a good friend of yours, Oscar De La Hoya, has announced he's coming out of retirement to box again. I just wondered if you had any.
Cocaine isn't cheap. It's expensive. Got to make money.
That must be what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, but it's actually, I'm glad you included the entire sequence, because it's interesting how he asked legitimate questions that is trying to promote what he's doing, and then he slipped that shit in at the end.
Oh yeah, he's gonna slip it in.
But instead of just like blowing
that's
it
how the way
off,
to do it. That's a
he just
journalistic
slighted him.
tactic.
No, I've been like following sports for so long that I can tell when certain like interviewers or analysts are trying to annoy somebody or like dig on them, or like they know a sore spot, and they don't give a shit about actually asking a real question. They just have like some personal agenda.
So this is the second part of the Jonah Hill thing. There's been some issues with his that by the way, that's his ex-girlfriend in that photo before. She's branded him an emotionally abusive, misogynist.
So,
she's leaked their texts
previous to all that, or that was afterwards.
That was with the Twitter stuff, the Twitter study, or just what?
Yeah,
I think that was recent.
what
That was
I'm trying to
recent. That
figure
Twitter
out.
study. That was from only a couple days ago. That was from yesterday. So maybe just this is coming out from yesterday too. This is why this is all probably hitting together. But last week, Jonah Hill's ex-girlfriend, Sarah Brady, who isn't this cute? They're wearing the same outfit. It's like they're wearing the same suit. They both have no shirt underneath. Right? This is kind of like a Dog the Bounty Hunter look. I'm kind of confused what he's trying to do here. Is it like a Dog the Bounty Hunter Neo version? I don't know. I feel like we all liked you better when you were fat, Jonah.
It's
Or
like
fatter.
It's like a mullet, but not fully committing to it, and I don't know. He just
But the big thing here was
is that a body tat in the front? It looks like
yeah,
some like Chinese temple.
I think it's like a Tower of Babel kind of Jewish mysticism thing going on there. I wouldn't be surprised. But Sarah Brady has said that Jonah asked her to remove any photos or videos of herself surfing that showed her, quote, ass in a thong from her Instagram page. I mean, this is so lame that they're wearing the same outfit. I'm just like, this looks like a little 5-year-olds wearing the same outfit. It's embarrassing. Let's see what he said. She said, all the posts I removed from my page. Good start. You don't seem to get it, is what Jonah Hill says. But it's not my place to teach you. I like how she thumbed up the good start.
I don't like that I don't like that thumbs up shit. I've been getting that at work sometimes. You know, like when I ask somebody to do something, or like, I don't like this thumbs up shit. I need a response, like like an actual message back.
Yeah, it's a good way to like
I'm
know,
not-
like
I'm not
I
trying
read
to
this,
get
but I don't really
fucking
give a shit.
emoji'd on conversations.
Yeah, it
And if
means
you wanna
I read
go
this,
that
but I
route,
don't give a
I
shit.
got
That's
some
the subtext.
eggplants and fucking watermelons coming your way.
So he said, "I've made my boundaries clear," which he gave a thumbs up to. "You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear, and I hope it makes you happy." And then he linked, I guess, a post where she's surfing, and it doesn't look like she's showing her ass that much. I don't know, like, I don't really see it. Not really that much. It's not like she's in like a bikini. Looks like a one piece. Doesn't look that bad.
Oh, I mean, we got to get this motherfucker to get the dotted lines in on her angle of
Yeah, she's
surfing.
yep.
How pronounced
You're-
is her vagina as she's surfing?
Right. I'm gonna have to do a whole body language cuck study that this guy has kind of pointed
No,
out. I would love to get this guy on. This guy is
I
brilliant.
legitimately like want to try and reach out to this motherfucker and get him on just for like the hell of it. I mean, if he says like I need like $1,000 for an appearance, I'll tell him to fuck off. But
Well, this is funny. I'm looking at his pinned tweet. Let me pull this up. This is his pinned tweet. The guy that we're looking at with his body language study. His pinned tweet says, 1, she is like a child. This is the wisdom of Revelino. 2, don't lean into her. Pull her into you. 3, men have to create their value. Women have to protect their value. 4, remember to face fuck her. 5, remember arguing with her is falling into her
I think
frame.
we lost the plot at a certain point here.
Yeah, so interesting guy. I like your choices though. So let me continue with the
I always like stuff where it's hard to tell if they're serious or just fucking with people. It's like a complete like mind game. I mean, it's so confusing. At one point, they seem like they have this like research point to make across, and then they just throw out some like weird troll comment to make everything suspect and confusing.
Yeah, so this is a continuation of her in that one-piece bathing suit. She said not a thong, but K. And he says, and as far as your other pictures, you're in a bathing suit surfing or not. And then replying to not a thong, he wrote, I'm done. He sounds like such a little bitch. Like, this is what a girl would write, by the way. I'm done. That's a very girl response. If you don't believe it, I don't know. I have a relationship in 2023, and you'll hear that.
Just get leaked, or people hacked and found
She released these because she says he's toxic.
Fuck her. Still though, it's like that's such an invasion.
Yeah, it's douchey to leak this shit, but I mean, like, honestly, everything he's saying here is really douchey too.
Who gives a fuck, man? That it's like when you're with somebody, you shouldn't have in the back of your mind everything you fucking say is gonna get leaked on the internet. You know, like.
I mean, this is right too.
They're a fucking
like,
scumbag.
But I mean, saying I'm done, and then she's like, "You're done." What the fuck does that mean? Exactly. Like, there's like, what the fuck does that mean?
What do you think it means? I don't want to talk to you anymore.
But then he keeps talking to her. So what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I think he's a jackass. I think he's like a little dramatic baby. I'm just over explaining myself. Here's Dog, the bounty hunter again. This is the picture that I used on the thumbnail, by the way. I can now realize that this is the same photo I used there. Here you go. Let me just show it off. See? There you can go. You can see it.
It's so weird to look at this. It feels like a Photoshop version of like alternate versions of what they wanted him to look like. And then
I don't get who
amalgamized
told him this
into
looked
like
good.
this weird hybrid of what happens if you stay in Hollywood too long.
Yeah, he honestly looks like exactly what you're saying. It's like if you did an AI generation of Jonah Hill that stays in Hollywood too long, that's what you'd get.
You know what we need? We need Jonah Hill eating a hot dog at a baseball game.
Yeah, like mustard and hot dog. Well, I'm going back. What are some things from Jonah Hill that you've liked? Like, what are some things from Jonah Hill you like?
Other than Superbad?
Yeah. Other than Superbad, what are things you like?
Well, The Sitter is fucking terrible. I don't know. He has like little bit parts and stuff. Shit. Well, people like that movie he produced and directed 1980s or whatever the fuck, about when he's a little kid growing up and learning to skateboard. But after that, I don't know. I'm also confused. Like, was he looking like this for a role, or he just was doing that to do that?
I think he was doing that.
I never understood the whole fascination of surfing. You know, I body surfed a little bit, but we don't get waves to the consistency ever that you'd be like a surfer.
I mean, maybe it is more of a
like
West
the waves
Coast
don't
thing.
generate.
Surfing. I don't know.
You don't generate enough force to be a surfer, Matt. You know, like you'd be like riding some 3-foot shit into the fucking sand and looking like an asshole trying to be like a professional surfer on that.
I mean, this is funny too. Just the long text where Jonah Hill says, plain and simple, if you need, he lays out his boundaries. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post yourself in bathing suits, which she doesn't look like. I don't know. I'm looking at this chick. She doesn't come off like a super slutty girl or anything like that, or like
Can
a
we
model.
see it again?
I mean, you saw her in that fucking pantsuit. She looks like a regular fucking. She doesn't look like slutty. She doesn't have like busty tits. She kind of like.
You're looking at.
She honestly looks like a girl that like.
You don't know.
This actually looks like someone that meets his level of attractiveness. Like, you know, she's not super attractive. Like, this works. This isn't a bad match here. I don't see slutty. I don't see someone that's trying to model themselves. That's why I kind of think he is going over the top here. To post sexual pictures, friendship with women who are unstable places from your recent past, beyond getting lunch or coffee. What? Wow. He's a weirdo. Just him writing this, you could tell he's a fucking strange cat. So if all that, I'm not the right partner for you. And if these things bring you to place of happiness, I support it. But these are not, these are boundaries for a romantic partner that he wants to deal with. So I guess that was the end of that. And then here's him in a pink suit. I think that sums it up right here, this look. Oh, man, he looks terrible here. Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't know. I don't know if I really... I was thinking about when you were talking about the Jonah Hill stuff. I can't think of anything I really like of his. I guess Grandma's Boy, where he's just like the guy sucking on some
part.
Yeah, I think that would have been one of his first parts. I mean, I think everything that was really early for Jonah Hill I liked. Same thing kind of goes with Seth Rogen. Like, he's so like, I mean, Seth Rogen's like so like insufferable now, but at the beginning of it, you didn't mind it, you know?
I'm trying to think. Other than
Even then,
Superbad, What is Jonah Hill?
He's good in it. He's like a Cartman. He's like a teenage Cartman in that movie, pretty much, which is like endearing. And then even like Jonah Hill was good in Wolf of Wall Street and good in the stuff with Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a great point. Fuck, I forgot about
Yeah,
that. He's great.
Really is good in that. Yeah, he's really good in that.
Shit. No, that slipped my mind. He actually, I'm surprised that role didn't lead to like more decent acting.
Well, I don't think he's.
Oh, Moneyball. He's known for Moneyball.
Moneyball. Yeah. I mean, the thing, you got to realize this is, he's not he's not an attractive person. He's not going to get those major parts. I mean, you saw that look right there. So, oh man, Rivellino, I love your text. You got to come on here. I would love to get that guy on to talk to.
He might be in demand. We might be very low on the pecking order of how many requests he's getting to do stuff.
Yeah, he calls it the green line theory. Oh, he was even in Newsweek. The green line theory was coined by Twitter user Revellino, who also uses his account to discuss incel-linked theories. He was in Newsweek. He might be a little too big for us now.
He definitely has like an incel Chad complex to every single post. You're either an incel or you're a Chad based on your body language and how he wants to manipulate and spin the photo.
Yeah, I would love about it. I would love to talk to this guy.
People who have weird personal biases and agendas and stuff, and that's something I learned from fantasy. Like, I know certain people will have awful takes just based on the player they're talking about. Like I just know.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think this guy's brilliant. I would love to hear. I'm gonna have to keep badgering this guy on his takes.
I want to pick his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to talk to this guy. He's got some good takes. The green line theory should be represented more. Let me take a look. I got one more point. I don't have a lot of stuff today. By the way, I'm not going to be on Friday because going up to Pennsylvania with warm Jason Chicken. I know he's going to be in. He's coming in tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I requested off.
Yeah, but also, I think we should kind of do something next week. Maybe we'll do like on the road stream. That was the thought.
Yeah, I want to do a bunch of shit.
We should do it on the road stream where we're like, as we're driving up, we should kind of talk. We could have the stream labs up and just talk about shit
while you're driving and looking at your.
No, I think I could do it. That'd be funny though. I think that would be a funny stream.
What you do is just like
you got 4 hours
and record and not look at it the entire time.
That's kind of like the vibe I wanted to do.
Yeah,
that's I think that'd be a fun stream.
Meta. It's hard to get meta nowadays.
Yeah, it's gonna be WizardShack on the road. There might be a few on the road streams coming up. It would also be good to maybe do something with Doug when we're up in Salem. Something with Doug, but that's the thought.
Yeah, I know it's hard for him to stream because he's working while we're recording. So we can maybe do it like earlier.
I talked to Doug about this. He works most, we always do stuff on Tuesday. He works most Tuesdays nights, and then weekends is where you make money as a waiter. So Friday, he's always like, whenever we're doing shit, he's always working pretty much.
No, I know. I completely understand his.
Yeah, it's just the matter of the business,
It does not work at all.
Yeah,
because we're working 9 to 5, and he works a completely different schedule.
Yeah, and even I kind of feel bad that it's better for us because it's just time off. But I feel bad that when we go up there, that's basically a weekend of Doug not working. But But hey, I think he's been working for a while, so he should be good. He didn't seem to mind.
Well, he could have probably not taken off, and then we could have just like hung out with him while he was working still a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's the vibe. That's kind of what I thought was going to
Like,
happen.
I wouldn't mind that. We could just like hang out with him wherever he's working at.
That's kind of what I thought would happen. That he would still work, and we would just go to his restaurant, on that Saturday or something, and he'd be working, and we'd just be there. Yeah, I kind of had that thought, but I guess he wants to do it. I mean, he knows better, I guess. I don't know. Or be in Salem, or be up with the Hocus Pocus, which is Bette Midler is joining us.
Some goth horrors that are into like Charmed and The Craft. Did you see the movie The Craft?
Yeah, of course.
It's actually pretty fucking good. Like, I don't mind that movie. I've seen it a bunch of times.
It's okay.
It came out around the time Scream was popular, so Neve Campbell's in it, but she has a very small part. She's not.
Yeah, I
really
remember
big.
at the time, like girls, like middle school girls, wanted to be witches because of that movie. So it had an impact in the world.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to be a
time.
witch.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, so let me see here. My next topic is about Mel Gibson, of course. Good old Mel. One of my favorite people of all time. There's been some meltdowns about Mark Wahlberg.
I gotta say, like, not only is he an actor in a lot of really great movies and roles, but he's directed some good shit too.
Yeah.
You can,
dude. I mean, I think he's undeniably really good. Undeniably.
Like, he is legitimately fucking good. Like, you can't deny.
Well, here's the thing. Trump came to a UFC event. Speaking of that Dana White stuff, he came to a UFC event and he hung out with Guy Fieri, Mel Gibson, and I think he saw Mark Wahlberg in the crowd. Here you see him shaking Dana White's hand. I know he's a big friend with Dana White, so this isn't unusual, but because he was there, this has really pissed off the Hollywood elite. There's been meltdowns about this. Have you heard anything about this? Have you heard about Jack White with this whole issue? Which I think makes him seem like the biggest kind of douche possible. Like, I have to say, it's like, if you don't really like all this Donald Trump stuff, just like, I don't know, keep your mouth shut. I don't think it's smart to kind of...
I didn't know Jack White was a Hollywood elite.
Oh, definitely, man. 100%, yeah.
From what? Cold Mountain?
From everything, man. He's like one of the most highest paid rock musicians right now. Yeah. And I think he lives in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure he lives in LA. Yeah, he's from LA now.
Oh, you know what? I remember he was fucking Renelle Zellweger.
Yeah, man. He's partaked in all the...
I know people have said this before, but she looks like in every photo I've seen, or just image, she's on a lemon.
Yeah, I think
fucking face.
I think Family Guy was the first ones to make fun of that.
Have you ever heard of resting bitch face?
Yeah, that's her.
Wow, Jack White looks really weird with this Jimmy Neutron haircut.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to like quote slam these people when you're like pretty irrelevant, like
quote slam. Have you ever been quote slammed before?
Yeah, I've never been quote slammed. Never have.
We've never gotten to that level of.
Yeah, I'd only hope to be quote slammed one day.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we've been streaming for the last 2 or 3 years.
If I was slammed by Jack White as being quote disgusting, that'd be claim to fame. The fact that Jack White's talking shit. But Jack White called Mark Wahlberg Mel Gibson for interacting with Donald Trump as fascist and racist and pieces of shit. Here's his Instagram, where he, by the way, made it illegal. Like, I guess he made it so you couldn't comment on his posts. So that's pretty brave, right? He said, anyone who normalizes or treats this disgusting fascist, racist con man disgusting piece of shit Trump with any level of respect
Man.
is also disgusting in my book. That's you, Joe Rogan. That's you, Mel Gibson. That's you, Mark Wahlberg. That's you, Guy Fieri.
Man,
And anyone going after Guy Fieri is like, you're a douche. Come on.
My dream in life is to reach the level of being called a con man. Like if somebody would ever consider me a con man, I feel like I've peaked.
He said, "This is a statement from me, not a discussion/debate." Jack White III. I didn't know there was 3. Did you know there was 3?
I don't know. I just had someone on my fucking roster get injured in the All-Star game, so
Ugh. Oh, that's
tilting
that's
right
annoying.
now. I'm fucking
Oof.
tilting. I'm for the next 10 minutes. I'm not gonna be all the way here mentally.
I'm looking at this variety
I need to go
tweet.
Rage Cage. You ever been to Rage Cage?
Oh yeah, you got to go like bash some shit around. Yeah, I'm looking at these comments.
I can't go
these
anywhere. I
tweets.
just have to sell for my apartment.
Look at this. Miguel says no one cares. A lot of people write. Chris May wrote, "When was the last time the whites' rights were relevant?" That's accurate. You know, a lot of people will just write like Rob Saylor, right? Who? That's pretty accurate too. I mean,
you know what I compare Twitter comment sentences to is like if you have a petri dish and you zoom in onto it with a microscope. Dave would appreciate the analogy. I have to say this and bring it up.
this guy says that he sounds vaccinated. That sounds right.
And question mark.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the funny thing is this: just someone coming in to shake hands with a guy who was a former president. Like, I mean, let's break this down before it's Trump. You know, before we know who it is with Donald Trump. Someone who just wants to.
Going on.
Just someone who wants to. Oh yeah. There's some green line theory going on here.
What dog is about to fucking take over this entire conversation?
But someone who just wants to talk to a former president or shake a former president's hand is being seen as disgusting and fascist. That's a little crazy. I mean, I know you put Trump into the equation and it changes everything for people, but just think about the question of this person just wanted to go talk to a former president. So
yeah, Civilante 1A. Let's encapsulate this. Everything else just sounds like whiny fart noises.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's just like that's kind of my issue with this is why whine? It just makes you look like a douche and a little baby. You know, like that's my issue with even if you don't like Trump.
You know,
even if you don't like Trump, just like, are you gonna really say anything? Like, come on, it just makes you look like a douche.
Yeah, like, what's the end goal? You know,
that's kind of the thing. Is exactly. Oh, look, celebrity opinions. This is exactly it too. Like no one gives a shit. We're in the age of apathy. No one cares about anything. You know, like people get killed in a shooting.
You know,
no one
like,
cares.
During COVID, all these like celebrities were singing these shitty John Lennon reboots and saying how hard it was to them being locked down inside of like.
Oh man, remember that Imagine
mansions, and I want to relate to the Everman because I can't go outside, even though my entire living experience is like.
Oh yeah, they can live in like
$20
a house
billion
that's like a mile long.
worth more of the shithole apartment you're locked in right now.
Yeah, remember the Imagine song?
Like, champion me as a fucking hero because you're a brain dead asshole.
Remember the celebrities singing Imagine? Do you remember that?
No, can we clip that?
Oh man, I don't know. Oh dude, this is gonna be, oof.
Is this
man,
take down? This is the end of the end.
This is just like, I don't know how you didn't see this. This was during the lockdown. There was these celebrities that sung Imagine, and it was like unanimously hated by every single person.
Because I just brought it up, but I don't remember seeing the actual footage.
Okay, here's the actual footage.
I just remember the trend of it.
I mean, I haven't watched this since 2020. I remember watching this at the time. This would have been.
Hold on. Make sure you're on an empty stomach.
Yeah, this would have been like March or
'Cause you
April
might
of
vomit.
2020. Here's 25 celebrities singing Imagine in
Fuck Gal Gadot,
a
man.
moving montage.
She's
And
like
I do like
this
some of these. A lot of these actors and actresses have come out and said like, "Oh yeah, this was embarrassing to do. I shouldn't have done this."
Like, I don't
But here's
understand. Like,
this.
how do you go from Linda Carter, who's built as fuck, to Gal Gadot, who's like,
I think Gal Gadot is attractive. I
You
think
and
she
me.
doesn't know to speak English. I think she's attractive. She doesn't know to speak English.
yeah, her
so I
face
wouldn't
is
have gone
good,
with
but
that.
she's flat. Like,
I don't know.
Gotta have double D's, man. That's America. That's America.
Yeah, America's big tits, fried chicken, beer.
Wonder Woman's got to have double D's and fireworks going off at all times.
Right. Well, check this out.
Imagine there's no heaven.
It's embarrassing.
Easy if you try.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky.
Imagine all the people
Living for today.
This is like I feel I'm cringing. I'm like having that embarrassment.
Imagine there's no countries.
I don't know who this is.
You
It
know what
isn't
I like
hard
about what you're showing is that the audio is delayed for me, so everyone's is on the last person's clip.
Oh
So
yeah.
like Sarah Silverman's audio is with some white guy. And who's this gap tooth motherfucker? I don't know who the fuck that
I don't know who these people
is.
are.
We got Lenny Kravitz's daughter and all the nepotism involved. I fucking hate her. She sucks. She fucking sucks.
Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed.
You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
I need a break.
I hope someday.
No, you got to sit through this. I'm gonna pause this until you get back. You have to sit through this. This is something you got to hear. This is important.
And the world
Oh, man.
will live as one.
This is so embarrassing.
Imagine no possession.
Got Pedro Pascal.
I wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger. Brotherhood of man.
Sharing all the world. You. They may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
This is
Hope
awful.
someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
This is what I wonder was Gal Gadot the impetus of making this. It makes me wonder, but oh my god, was that embarrassing. But yeah. That's some cringe shit right there. Let's look at some Trump at the UFC. This is Benny Johnson's Twitter here. Look at this. This is the images that pissed people off. Here's Guy Fieri meeting Trump. I mean, I'm sure they had a good conversation. These two are, enlightened. He's taking Trump down to Flavortown. And here, here's a good tweet. Joe Biden goes to the beach in his home state and no one even cares. Whereas Trump comes and is welcomed by a hero. It's true. It's like when he came into this, it's like a big wrestling show event when he comes in here. Let's see if I know there's a clip here. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. This is the meeting this is Trump in Flavortown. Fucking Jack Wake getting taken down to Flavortown. Oh, here's Joe Rogan talking to Trump, shaking his hand. That'll piss people off, undoubtedly. It's a fucking former president. Come on. Here's Trump coming in. Here's him coming in. Yeah, shit. This lets you know who's winning the fucking election. I'll tell you that right now. There's no fucking way that Trump doesn't win. And you got this fucking clown on the beach here. Let's just show this clown on the beach.
Oh,
Look at the comparison.
Expect for International Fight Week, a lot of people are in the building, but no one needs more security than the former president of the United States, obviously a really good friend of Dana White.
Oh my word! I mean, listen, he's a massive fight. I mean, that just shows how big this event is.
So,
Yeah, I think we know who's winning the election here. Oof. Oh, and then this was everyone's favorite. This is everyone's favorite Jedi right here. Mark Hamill writing, "I'm with Jack." When Jack White came out to slam Wahlberg, Gibson. So douchey. I mean, honestly, Mark Hamill, you're not getting any parts anyway. I guess you could belittle anyone you want in Hollywood. But mind you that this comes from a guy who, I should probably wait for Leon to come back to this, but I do like Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers here, who says, Mark is someone I grew up loving the character of Luke Skywalker and heavily inspired by the original trilogy. I want you to know that I would pick Trump any day over you. It's not even close. Yeah. And then, yeah, the tolerant left. Like, I mean, how tolerant are these people? These people who say, like, oh, you should respect anyone's opinion, but then when it's not their own, they're just anti it. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, that happens over and over and over again. It's just,
yeah, it's just like, I respect your opinion unless it's not mine. That's basically
Right.
it. And then even this is coming from,
or sexual connotation, you know, it just, or sports team.
yeah, this is coming from a guy, Mark Hamill, who tried to get his son's ex-girlfriend to abort her baby. Yeah, he wanted his son's ex-girlfriend who was pregnant, to abort the baby.
Yeah, probably because it would impact him financially.
Her name was Megan Chen. She was a former porn actress. So let's see what she looks like. See what she looks like. Porn actress. So I don't know. She looks okay. Nothing special there. But
this
Mark,
one stupid photo.
yeah, you can't see a lot there. You can't see. Try if I search this. Yeah, can't put that on YouTube. For a second, I can. I guess we'll see. We'll probably get flagged for that. She's filing to get paternity, child support, all that shit. So I guess that's why Mark Hamill was really anti her getting any kind of having a kid. So she said that Mark Hamill told me I shouldn't bring the child into the world that no one wants. Wow. That's
repeat, man. Like, how many people are having kids they don't even want to have?
I mean, this is the guy who's so anti-Trump, and he's a Nazi, but he doesn't want to have a kid in the world because no one wants that kid, I guess. Oof.
Yikes.
Such a tolerant guy. It is weird looking at his kids. They all look like him. The two sons, Nathan and Griffin. They look like clones. Little weird clones of Luke Skywalker.
He was a weird looking fuck. I always thought, like,
he was not an attractive person, really, no.
Playing, he looked like 10 years older than he was supposed to be. Like when you have 30-year-olds playing people in high school.
Oh, he looked like 10 years older and 10 years younger at the same time. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, he looks like a little baby person.
He looked old as shit.
You don't think he looked 18 in the original Star Wars?
I can't remember that shit.
I mean,
I
those
think
are.
I can recall what the fuck Mark Hamill looked like at any point. If anything, I was trying to block it out of my memory.
I'm trying to think of
Do
Admiral
we have a
Akbar.
cock knocker clip? You know
Yeah, I
what
could
you
probably
should
find
do?
a
You should
cock knocker.
remind the cock knocker clip with him sucking that alien dick in the new Rain movies.
Ray?
Rain, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think I know. I mean, Rain is a different name.
I've said Rain every single time. I'm not gonna apologize.
You're not switching it up.
What are we waiting for? Action! Snoochie Boochies?
What do you say, Moochie Boochies?
Snoochie Boochies.
What the fuck does that mean?
It doesn't really mean anything.
Is that like a dialogue you only understand when you're a retard on heroin?
I guess. I mean, ask Jay Muse. I still have to see that Clerks 3. I never saw that
You have
one.
to? Are you legally obligated?
I feel like I should. I feel like I've seen all his
You're
stuff.
donating to the Kevin Smith Fund?
Dude, I saw that shitty fucking movie with his daughter. What was that?
Yoga.
Yeah, that's
Yoga
it.
something.
Yoga Hosers.
Well,
That
you know
was
that
fucking awful, dude.
Lily Rose Depp is blowing up right now in that shitty Weekend fucking show. Where
That
she just
already got
goes
canceled.
porn.
That like already got canceled. She's not blowing up. Movie already got canceled.
Forget getting canceled. It's already done. The season's over.
Yeah, they're not gonna do any more of it, so it'll probably be forgotten in like a couple months.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about that for the last like 8 months in a row.
I do think she's attractive though. I do think she's got a good
She's
face.
okay.
She's just
I don't
very
know.
she's very skinny.
Yep,
You
was
know,
fucking this like flat French bitch at the time that they produced her. She's not that good.
she looks
I don't
like
know,
the
I-
French
I-
girl too.
I just she's some model. That's her mother.
Yeah, she looks like that French girl. I noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not doing it for me. And it's like a ripoff of that fucking Grey's Anatomy shit. No, not Grey's Anatomy. Something with Grey and with the torture porn and sadomasochist shit. 50 Shades of Grey. I'm surprised SNL never did some like shitty 50 Shades of Grey's Anatomy combination skit.
Well, I know they've done plenty of Mel Gibson skits. So let's see what he's got to say here on canceled priests.
I know many priests who have been canceled, but not for the reasons you think. I mean, it's not like they did a hit and run drive and left the scene of the crime or embezzled church funds, stole the altar wine, or committed some other heinous crime. No, not at all. And who's persecuting them? Well, their own bishops. How's that? Yep. Who are they? Well, they're a pack of men who generally passively sit by and tolerate any kind of nonsense, but if one of their priests utters something that resembles orthodoxy, well, then they spring into action, they reprimand him, and they bully him and do their best to cancel him. And it's a symptom of a very deep sickness that afflicts the church. If anyone's familiar with the missives of Archbishop Vigano, he says that the erosion of the church were sown with the reforms of Vatican II, and I agree with him. And how are we supposed to know the good guys from the bad guys? Well, we were given a standard by which to judge them.
He's a big
by their fruits.
religion nut.
Anybody seen any good fruit lately? Personally, I know many priests.
Ugh.
Is nonsense
Stick to
okay
Apocalypto,
with
bud.
child rape?
I don't know, but I actually was realizing I really should we should go full blown into religion to get our channel big. That's probably the ticket right there.
If you really want to stoop low, we can go there. And
I would be down to
make
stoop
this
low.
entire channel like some tinfoil hat fucking.
That's funny. There's a
could
good
we could
podcast
get real
called
grimy
Tinfoil
if
Hat.
you wanted to.
There's a good
Especially
podcast
with, like,
called
the
Tinfoil Hat.
leanings we have on certain things. It's just, you know, it's a matter of like picking and choosing who you want to target. And
Sam Tripoli has a good podcast called Tinfoil Hat. Have you heard of Sam Tripoli?
No. Who's that?
I'm surprised you've never heard that name because he's like a stand-up comedian guy.
You have a clip?
Yeah, I mean, let me find a clip of Sam Tripoli on I think he's been on Joe Rogan. He's a friend of Joe Rogan's.
I don't watch Joe Rogan shit. I don't like that motherfucker.
You don't like Joe Rogan?
No.
Really?
His stand-up fucking sucked. I don't find him. I mean, he's good for like getting interesting people to talk about stuff, but as a person, I don't like him at all.
I mean, I don't think he's a bad. I think he's a funny guy for what he does. I think he's really good at being like a podcast host, but I'm not a big fan of his comedy.
Yeah, that's what I just said. But I don't like him as a stand-up. I don't like him as a person. I just think that he has so many connections to his platform now, but it doesn't make him good. It just makes him popular and viable for a lot of more interesting people to be exposed and covered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he's good at what he does, but that's about it.
I mean,
Let me see.
podcasting
Here's
is
Sam
not that
Tripoli.
fucking hard, you know. It's just glorified radio.
Here's Sam Tripoli talking about Joe Rogan with Project High Jump.
So the U.S. government's like, something's going on with Antarctica. There's some activity up there. We want to find out what's going on. So they send this cat named Admiral Byrd up to investigate with a giant fleet, just a fleet to go bang, bro. You know,
When was this?
I think this was in the when was Eisenhower in? Was it the
50s?
Yeah, it was
60s?
like right around either around World War II or right after it. And so they sent Admiral Byrd up to go find out. And according to his journal that they found much later, he basically met with UFOs. Yeah. So the U.S. government's like, something's going on with Antarctica. I think this was in the when was Eisenhower in? Was it the
50s?
Yeah, it was
60s?
like right around
He hits a strong conviction of shit he can barely remember.
Everything, like, how much is gas?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird seeing. Yeah, no, he's good on Sam. Sam Tripoli's good. I like his podcast. I think he does a good job on. It's called Tinfoil Hat. Is his podcast? It's good. I think he's kind of a dumbass, but his people he gets on are good. I am surprised you've never heard of him. He's
Oh shit!
he's
They're
kinda
making
like
a Meg 2.
Yeah, I heard that there's
Megalodon.
who's the guy? What's the guy's name?
Jason Statham.
No, I think it's somebody else. Isn't it the other guy? The other action hero guy? Who's the other action hero guy? Oh God,
You ever see
what's his name?
a pig swim?
No, pig swimming.
There's like these islands that you go to, like resort type shit, and there's a bunch of island pigs, and they shit
Island
all over
pigs?
the place and swim. But people love
Are they
it.
like fat chicks?
And then there's like lizards around.
Hold on, let
It's
me
like
see. I think I might have. I think I
It's
found a clip of
lizards
this.
And fucking pig swimming, and people love it.
I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, I've seen pigs swim in the Jersey Shore, so I
How the
could
fuck did you
believe
find
it.
this? This is like the exact thing I'm watching.
'Cause I'm a pro on the internet here. It takes me like a few
No,
clicks
this
to
is-
find exactly what you're talking about. The internet's a small world, bro. You got the Baham. Dude, pigs are good. They're cool creatures, man. They're very smart. They're basically as smart as dogs, but we
You
eat
remember
them.
Babe, right?
Yeah, Babe's a good movie.
People love fucking Babe.
English people love Babe.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it's when you say that. It's like Babe always felt like it catered more to them, but it was like a crossover success for us.
Yeah, I think that's true. But yeah, you can go swimming with pigs in the Bahamas. I see what you're saying. You can totally swim with them.
If you
That'd
pay
be cool.
enough, they'll come and shit in all of your food. For you
That is great. I don't think they really do that. I think they're a lot like dogs. That's like the sad part about pigs and pork and everything is they're a lot like dog. Well, it's also like cows, man. Cows are really
I
nice
can't eat
animals.
pork
You know,
anymore.
like,
I developed like an allergy to it. Like a couple months ago, my throat fucking closed up. It was weird. So I can't get like a bacon, egg, and cheese anymore.
maybe it's the cheese.
No, because I get egg and cheeses all the time.
So it's the bacon, huh?
It's hard living in New Jersey and not getting bagels and pizza. It's just so many fucking good places for all of it. Like, I can't stop. I won't stop.
I really don't do breakfast. I kind of steer away from breakfast.
No, I get breakfast shit outside of breakfast hours.
This all makes me want to
Like
play.
I'll eat breakfast stuff at noon or like 2.
Yeah, do later breakfast. So all makes
You
me
ever
want
have
to play.
pancakes at 12. You ever have pancakes at 2:00 in the afternoon?
I have to say, I don't like pancakes. Not a big fan of pancakes or waffles. Not my thing. If I'm gonna have breakfast, I kind of want like bacon and eggs. That's it.
Well,
But I don't really like breakfast.
The only like breakfast stuff I get is an egg and cheese on a bagel. But
Like pancakes and waffles just makes me like that's instant nap.
Stuff, I can get it if I want. Past
Like
12
pancakes and waffles just make me want to nap. I don't think I can't do that anymore. And then
Well,
also
it's
all
just
the
like,
sugar. I can't do it. No, I'm not for
To
that.
me, like eating waffles or pancakes, it's like soloing a birthday cake. You know,
Pretty much, yeah.
it's just so much fucking sugar and dough and fat. So yeah, like once you're done with it, you go into like almost a coma.
This all made me think of Clarkson's Farm. Check out the trailer for Clarkson's Farm. This is a good show, man. You should check it out.
Okay.
Oh my god! You're not frightened of mice. There he goes. He's actually underneath your wheel. As soon as you move, you're gonna kill him. Oh shit! Oh, roll back! You just killed that poor mouse. I'll bury him. He lives!
So I could do another bag. You can cope with one leg. You know, brain can't. If you can't go on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're better. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight.
Here's my plan. Cows.
No. Stop it! I'm being attacked by a cow!
Cows might get tuberculosis because of all the badgers.
We can't shoot them. Nope. That's the... Nope. You don't just hit it with a hammer.
No, you absolutely do not just hit it with a hammer.
My next plan. A restaurant.
You can eat cock. Okay, more chilies.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh man, I feel it for you.
Welcome
to Agriculture, Health and Safety.
No, shit.
Oh my god!
I had to clear up the dog shit while my sausages were cooking.
Your dog's
But
your
you-
shit.
Honestly.
What a twat. Drop me off over there.
Where?
Just by the red carpet.
I'm not dropping you by the red carpet.
Why?
I am not your chauffeur.
Go and park the car.
Shut up.
The restaurant's a huge amount of work.
This whole menu is basically a beef menu.
Everything's ready to go. I just need West Oxfordshire District Council to say, good idea.
The applicant's conduct is shameful. It indicates, give me an inch and I'll take a mile attitude.
Shit. I like a beer on a hot day.
I love the smell of beer.
Yeah, a couple of these off you make with the pickled onions or something, like the Agberg, whatever it is, isn't it?
Wise words. Wise words.
Oh man, it's a good show. Definitely check out Clarkson's Farm. Great show.
I saw this guy on this British
Top Gear.
show about racing cars really fast. I forget the name.
Yeah,
of it.
Top Gear. Top Gear.
Top Gear. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried watching it. I maybe just don't care about cars enough.
No, I don't give a fuck about cars.
I mean, I would like to
It's
drive a
weird,
cool
like,
car,
when I
but
got
I don't know.
my new car, like obviously people noticed it and were like, making a big deal about it. It was just
Wait,
like,
you got is it a 2023 car?
I don't even fucking know, man. Like, I don't care. I really don't give a shit
2023
about
Hyundai
cars
Sonata?
at all. I really don't. I just want it to be good on gas and cost me nothing. Like, I don't give a fuck what I'm driving. As long as I get to where I need to go, I don't give a shit what it looks like.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a new car just to kind of get a second car.
Yeah, you
Thought
said a
about it.
second car.
I need a
How
second
rich?
car.
Hashtag how
Very
rich.
rich. Very rich.
Have you?
You called it.
Have
Here,
you
let's
ever
build
searched,
this car
hashtag how
together
rich?
here. Let's build this car. Let's see. I would do it automatic because I can't.
Oh,
do
we're
manual.
gonna build the car you're about to buy right now, like
Yeah, I
a
was
piece
thinking about
order.
it. What do you think? What do you think's the best
Put
color
some
for this car?
pepperoni on the motherfucker.
Look at this car. It's cool as shit. What do you think of black?
Rotate it.
I kind of think this car looks cool in black.
I wanted black, and it was sold out, and I had to fucking get the blue that you're looking at now.
Blue's
I
not
wanted
bad.
black.
I think this is a cool car. It kind of looks like gunmetal, like a gunmetal color.
I like guns.
Like a gunmetal black. All right, so this is the car here. Let's see what it looks inside. This is what this thing looks like inside. It's got like leather seats. It's a cool car. Looks like this. It's got So let's see this. Packages, no packages available. Accessories, I wouldn't get any of that.
Looks like
This is
you're
like
in
a
a
31.
flight simulator.
How much was your car? This is like a $31,000 car. Your car is probably similar.
I had
Right?
to pay $3,000 down for $350 a month for 3
Okay,
years.
so probably like a $28 to like $30,000 car, right? Like total.
It was way more than.
That's
my
more than it
license,
used to be.
I had nothing down, and I paid $200 a month.
Yeah, it's not like
So
that
I
anymore.
don't know what the
Dude,
fuck
the lease
happened.
prices have jacked the
I
fuck
don't
up.
know what the fuck happened to where it
Oh,
went
yeah.
up that crazy, but
Right now, it's not worth.
Just wanted to walk away and say like, I'll fucking like I didn't want to like buy what I fucking had.
No. Right now, it's worth better to finance than to lease. So if you financed over a couple of years, you wouldn't be paying $300 a month, and then you would own the car. That's
I don't
and
wanna
then you don't
own
have to. Then you don't have
I
to
just
deal
want-
with going back to the
I don't want to
dealership 3
own
years
it.
later.
I want like a new car every 3-4.
Yeah, but then you have to deal with this whole shit again. That's the
I don't
that's
care.
the issue.
I like fucking with them.
I don't
part
like
of me
it.
like just like
You didn't get a good deal. You're paying $300 a month. You didn't get a good deal, so you fucked with them for no reason. You know, like
No,
that's
I didn't
the
fuck with them
problem.
at all. They fuck with me. Like, there's no leverage right now. The economy's fucking shot.
That's what I mean.
I can't go and compare one thing to another. They just know everyone's in the same position where they're pretty much screwed, and you're just trying to salvage what you can. I mean,
Yeah.
the last 3 years have been terrible for like everything I have invested and just my currency in general. It's just been
shot,
half.
right?
Like it's been terrible.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who the fuck wants to sign up for another 3 to 4, where the fuck 5 years of the same shit again. I mean, you
Thanks,
have to
Biden.
be fucking suicidal or an idiot.
Yeah, thanks, Biden.
It's not even
Guy
that.
Fieri knows what's up.
Like, you can blame him all you want. It's not even him. It's just the entire.
It's Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. It's his laptop. Screwed us all over.
What's on his
And the
laptop?
Ukraine. All that child porn.
I mean, do people really need that to know that we've been going on Epstein flights for the last fucking 50 years? I mean, come on. You order a plain pie and you got a fucking Charlie boy showing up here in your doorstep.
Wait, what? You have a male prostitute coming up when you order a pizza? Is that what you're saying?
You don't remember that whole like Galaxy Pizza thing where it was like an arcade place on the top level and underneath was like all these weird slave trades of kids? You showed me the whole documentary on it. Like, I don't know. You don't remember
It's
that?
like a Pizzagate, like a Pizzagate thing?
Yeah, Galaxy Pizza. You don't remember Galaxy Pizza?
I kind of slightly
You
remember
like
this.
you
Sounds
would
familiar.
order a pepperoni with anchovies and to be like
It really means like a young girl
a weird
or boy.
No, like ethnicities were toppings. You know, like you get a
Right.
extra cheese and it's like some morbidly obese Asian kid. You know,
Right. Yep, like a fat Taiwanese boy.
yeah, you get anchovies and it's like
A fat
I don't know.
Portuguese preteen.
Right. I mean, we've got like menus of children coming out, and yet, you know,
Well, I'd stick away from the Portuguese because that's just not like a good taste.
Portuguese.
It's like in between Spanish, in between, kind of like a French. No. You ever have Portuguese food?
If I did, I probably was not aware of it.
Probably haven't then. It's
What's it
okay.
taste like?
I don't know. Portuguese food is kind of bland. It's not like you would think, like, because they're like Spanishy, that it's like Spanish or spicy. No, it's kind of more like, I don't know. Oh, you wouldn't like it. Oh, never mind. You don't like seafood. It's very seafood based.
No, I don't fuck with seafood.
It's like
I don't know
seafood based,
what it is.
like good rice, like rice and seafood. That's basically their food.
And I it's fucked up, but I like got
Oh, dude, we're going to Salem, man.
I
You're gonna
got
have
a
to start
really
liking some.
fucked up experience from when
You're gonna have to start liking some
UFC
chowder up
and
there.
DUI and watch Baraka. Like watching the killing fields, all those cows getting their throats slit, and the little chickens getting their birds.
Wait, so you're gonna go up to New England?
It just
You're gonna
fucked
go
my
up to-
brain to where,
Oh, yeah.
wherever I eat meat now, I get this like clockwork orange fucking dry heave shit going on. Like I can't even control it. It's just
I think you just have to appreciate the life lost. I think that's the whole issue is, appreciate what you're eating and that something gave up their life for this. That's the important fact. I think that's that's what people disregard is that people like there's an animal that gave it its life. You see people like they'll eat dinner and they won't eat all the meat. That's pretty disrespectful towards the animal because that animal like gave up its life for that fucking plate. But no, that's the way to look at it. But we're gonna go up to fucking New England. You're not gonna have any seafood. You're not gonna have a lobster roll. How do you not have a lobster roll up in New England?
you probably peer pressure me into it.
I don't think. Honestly, you'd probably like it. That's the funny part about it. You probably like it. It's like
The only seafood I
butter.
ever had that I liked
Like
was
butter sandwich.
Got deep fried, like it was like a clam or something, and it just tasted like breaded chicken, like a.
Well,
I
have you
don't,
ever
I
had
don't even like
calamari?
chicken nuggets, man. Like I don't.
Have you had calamari?
Yeah, I've had
It's like
calamari
fucking,
at
just like fried,
what's
fried
that place in
something.
Freehold? That
Federici's?
It's a place. Yeah,
Federici's.
Federici's. I had calamari there,
Good pizza.
but I thought it looked disgusting. But I like picked apart like some of the stuff that looked like it was more bread than actual octopus.
Oh, so this
And
goes to my idea of a
got
pizza
fired.
place. I had an idea for a pizza place, kind of like I was telling you about. Like, I think it'd be a pizza place that would always have a projector on, where there'd be like a back room where there'd always be a projector showing like movies and certain things. So you can go take your pizza to the back room and watch kind of like a movie while you eat pizza. But also kind of have, maybe have a night for like board game
Yeah,
shit for
like,
these nerds.
fully
Maybe even
explain the
have
layout
UFO
of what you're
shit.
talking about. Like what if I like say I have never been to the, I guess it's like a restaurant you're talking about, and I'm walking in for the first time. Like, what is my visual experience going to be like? From
Like
the,
you'd go into a counter and be like a pizza place counter, but then in like the room in the back,
what
it's
like
almost
what kind of
yeah,
ovens? Like
like a
brick
regular
oven?
pizza oven. No, I don't like brick oven pizza. Like regular oven pizza.
I don't either. It's I don't like that charred black.
Yeah, brick
coal
oven
shit.
pizza doesn't do anything for me.
No,
Regular
it's like
pizza
a
oven.
fad. It's like to me, it's
Yeah.
like it's like more of like a tourist attraction than actually edible. Because a lot of times I get that shit and it just tastes like burnt crab, and it's barely even edible.
Well, basically, picture this: like 2 rooms. The first room is like the pizza counter with maybe like a table there, like by it. But then if you take your pizza and you
Like
go
when you're
back,
picking
there's
up
a
an order
room.
or something.
There's a room that has it's like darkened, a little bit darkened. It's got a projection
Okay, so
running
you can't see
movies.
if the kid's getting raped.
It's got a projection running movies, like nerd stuff I would select. On Halloween it'd be horror movies, it'd be other stuff. And then also I'd want to option, there'd be board games for people to do their tabletop shit. So you can do like your nerd shit in the back there while something's playing. So you could always like go eat some pizza and watch something while you're like there. That'd be basically it. I would call it like, then also I kind of want to interject like on the TV, maybe you'll have some weird UFO alien shit. Just kind of like curated cool stuff that's being played, in the back there while you have pizza. That's basically my opinion there. And then I want to mix in having like, I'd be cool to have like a meetup of people talking about UFOs or meetup talking about, people doing tabletop games or magic or whatever, that kind of environment where you can have pizza and do all that shit too. Basically that. That's my idea. Call it like Legends and Lore Pizza. That kind of shit. Medieval time style pizza.
But what thematic stuff is going to be shown all the time? Like you're going to have almost like compilations of reruns that go on in the background the entire time people are sitting.
Well, I want to
there?
have a projector that like has a nice projection screen, but like show, I would show like good. I mean, it depends on the timing. Like let's say it's October, I'd be showing like good scary movies the whole time. So you could have a whole like scary movie. Like I'd almost want to have like a movie marathon night too, where people can come in and watch like all the movies that are being played and eat pizza and buy
it
our
almost
shit.
seems like you want to make like some drive-in theater type of vibe or something.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like that, like where it might be stuff people don't know and it's on and there's pizza too. Like that's the vibe I think would be cool. I would like if there was a place right now like that, I would actually go, and it'd be a place where if I got a slice of pizza, I would actually want to sit down and eat the pizza in there and stay for like a little bit.
It kind of reminds me of the whole Jackrabbit Slim thematic thing where you almost want to have like
milkshakes
the entire restaurant setting focus on a giant like a drive-in theater movie screen. That's
a little bit,
on.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
actually, honestly, I would. That sounds good.
Instead of seats, you want to have. I mean, it'd be way too expensive for like mock cars.
No, I wouldn't do
Maybe
the mock
like the
car kind
booths
of thing.
are designed
like
in a
booths
certain
that are
way.
facing the wall, booths that are facing the projection screen. like a row of booths that are all facing forward, that kind of thing. And then on the other side too, like 2 rows of booths. And in the middle
I thought you were going for some like Planet Hollywood thing where instead of movie memorabilia,
I think you're right.
it's
More of a
bunch
drive-in
of
movie theater vibe.
comic
That's
book
actually accurate.
memorabilia
Drive-in movie theater
instead.
vibe.
And then to me, like what makes sense was having
It's a drive-in mixed with a pizza place. You're
having,
actually
like,
right on this.
you could like sell comic books and you know, like the not I don't know what you call them, like they're not comic books anymore, they're like
Graphic novels.
yeah, graphic novels at the same time, and then you try and have like what you're showing thematically related to the literature you're trying to sell. That's what I would think.
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be bad either, but I kind of think you're right on. I guess my idea was more like drive-in movie mixed with a pizza place.
Do you see this trailer for the? Wow, this is fucking weird.
Which trailer?
It's the last voyage of some Demeter thing. It looks like a vampire film, but it's weird. I'm watching the All-Star game right now, and I'm getting like the kind of derivative levels of Super Bowl commercials. You know, like when people spend tons of money to have exposure during this time period.
I think I found the
Some of them are
trailer.
like not hitting, you know, like it's not like a big
Here's the
release.
trailer.
Powerful evil.
We call him Dracula.
Oh no.
The Demeter on charter from Romania to London.
I don't know about this.
Shipping private crates.
Well, you fucking found it.
No.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Out at sea with no land in sight.
Oh shit, this guy's from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that guy's not bad. That's good.
This here's Clemens.
The Onion
He's a
Knight.
doctor.
I'm glad he's still there.
You dress like a learned man.
University of Cambridge. I know my way around the boat.
Our charter has agreed to pay a bonus for timely arrival in London.
This looks okay.
Let me show you the ship. This here is Huckleberry. We don't come with like this to give the eels clear.
Demeter's a fine boat, no doubt.
Something ripped apart the animals.
All the livestock?
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship. Everywhere. Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
What the fuck?
You gotta throw in a slow motion song.
No, what is-
Something everyone knows.
What is this?
In the night, it drinks our blood. He is here.
Not gonna lie though, I kind of like the limited plot of this story where it's just like it's just like a Dracula on a fucking boat. I kind of like the, you know, it's very isolated to this ship. I don't think it's a bad idea.
We call him Dracula.
He's coming!
I mean, I noticed this, man. All these new trailers, it's a big trope to just take a popular song everyone knows and just like slow it down.
Yeah. You
Ugh.
didn't see the comment on the Radiohead fucking Wonka shit?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Like,
You know, it just doesn't
what
stop.
is this? Like, when did this start? Like, I would love to see the research and deception if Dotted Line guy on Twitter with the Jonah Hill cock stuff could go into this.
I mean, I don't know where it started, but I remember like
when did this whole slow motion fucking reboot of a popular song revised trend start? Because it's
Yeah.
just like, I don't get it. Like, what is it doing? Like, can't you just cut out having the song and just have audio clips from the trailer? Like, why do we need a fucking song the whole time?
Yeah, I heard Red Letter
And the
Media
song has
talking about
nothing to
it.
do with the movie.
Like Red Letter Media was
you're
making
not
fun
gonna
of
see
it
the
with
movie, and then you'll have any clip or connection to the song used in the ad. It doesn't make any sense.
yeah. Like Red Letter Media was making fun of it with Smash Mouth, where they were saying like, "What if you slowed down? Might as well be walking on the sun." You know, it's the same kind of shit. It's like
I like that song. I gotta say, like, I find them obnoxious, but that's probably their most tolerable fucking thing. It's just like a bunch of organ hits.
yeah, I mean, might as well be walking on the sun, right? Might as well be walking on the sun.
as well be walking on the sun. He's
I mean,
almost
it's popular for a reason.
Morbidly obese, shitty Captain Beefheart ripped off.
Yeah, it was funny when they were like saying like all the studios called to try to license our song, and then they were saying like,
before, right?
which
With
studios?
Him
all
and Guy
of them.
Fieri, that they've never been in the same place at the same time.
Dude, it ain't no joke. I'd like to buy the world a toke and teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Walking on the sun.
Snuff the fires and the liars. I know it's just a song, but it's a spice for the recipe.
Oh, that's just fucking my throat.
It's just like any fad, retracts before impact. Fashion is a passion for the work with it and hip.
Are you just reciting the lyrics of the song?
Yeah, I'm picking and choosing some lyrics that I like.
I know
in the
it's
song.
fucking
It's
weird.
brilliant.
Like I could tell you're kind of doing that, but at the same time, I was like, what weird 1950s literature are you reading?
Yeah.
Is this War and Peace?
Just singing and clapping, but what the hell happened?
Might as well be walking on the
There's some spellbound, where some hellbound. Some they fell down and got
Do you
back
remember
up
that
against the
group Len,
Meltdown.
where they were riding like scooters? Something about sunshine. Don't spoil my sunshine.
Lit? Is it lit?
No, Len.
Will you be my
Lit,
sunshine?
Lit was also a big one where they had like
Will you
some
be
video
my
where they were
sunshine?
bowling. My own worst enemy was Lit. Yeah.
Will you be my sunshine? Right?
Yeah.
That's the name of the song. Steal the Sun by Len. Oh man, this was pre 9/11 good time days, 1999. I actually genuinely like that song. I like that song. I genuinely like that song. The Len song, "Steal My Sunshine." It was all right.
Yeah, the beat is very
I was
light
lying on the
and
grass on
and
some
the
Sunday
vocals
morning
are
last
very
week.
to the point.
Yeah, it's good.
It's crisp.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than that Bob Dylan song. What was that? What did Bob Dylan? No, remember Bob Dylan had a son, like the Cherry Cola song or something.
No, I just know how to do like a shitty Bob Dylan ripoff.
Jacob Dylan. He was in what was it? His name was Jacob Dylan. He was in some shitty band. One headlight with one headlight.
Yeah, but they had a couple other singles too.
Whoa, you can try a little. You can with one headlight.
They all look like they were session musicians in a coffee.
Oh god, that's exactly what they were.
Coffee band.
Oh yeah, total like session musicians. Like everything in that video was bought.
I feel like everyone had
That's how it felt.
or like some weird hat.
Although again, I'll say this: I would take that song today over a lot of things. So you know what? Because at least it was like kind of like rock and kind of indie-ish, alternative rock.
Well, it was
I would
going
take
for that whole Sheryl Crow country.
Yeah, folkish, soft
By the way,
rock,
I don't mind Sheryl
pop.
Crow, man. She's fucking kind of hot.
Yeah, no, I mean honestly, we're talking about stuff that's from like '96, like '96 to 1999. All that rock music that was kind of like douchey and popular. I would take that today over most things.
Like, if
So
Google like
that's all I'll
Sheryl
say.
Crow, if it makes you happy, it has like a decent guitar riff throughout the whole song, and a good
Yeah.
chorus. It's just like a
That's also
well-written-
1996.
It's almost like folk rock, but with like.
And then like you got Beck
Electro-
at that time. You got Loser going on around the same time. You know, same kind of
I don't know
vibe.
if parallel you want to draw. I was thinking more like Counting Crows or Matchbox 20.
Yeah, I mean, I never liked Matchbox
Mr.
20.
Jones before, right?
Okay, Counting Crows. Yeah, I've heard the Counting Crows a good bit. I saw someone make fun of the Counting Crows with Beetlejuice from. I gotta play this.
What's the connection?
There's really no connection, but it was just funny. Here, check this out. There's definitely, I think it's just someone connecting to certain things that Beetlejuice said.
Me? Just hanging around.
Oh, Beetlejuice. I think you meant. I think you meant a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, just Beetlejuice saying I'm hanging around, connected to the Hanging Around Counting Crows song. Or whatever that song is, who knows. All right, but that'll wrap it up tonight. We're Wizard_Shack on Twitter. Like and subscribe. John Lovitz is here. He's got 20K in Disney stock. That's going down. Yeah, we all got that. I got a couple thousand.
I got 10. I got 10 in.
I sold my life to Disney.
I mean, I think we both understand they're tanking for a greater good right now.
Yeah.
They're going to release something amazing.
Frozen
and
3.
We're all going to be just lucky that we've been buying in for so long.
Yeah, once Frozen 3 comes out, we'll all be banking in. That's what I'm hoping for. But till then, till next time, I'll see you guys. See you, Lovitz. Later, man.